Good morning, lovely people. How are you this morning? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Mindful Musings. There is so many things going round my mind this morning that I wanted to talk about. I could probably chat away all day. But what all these musings, this thinking has got me to is taking me back to school. Do you remember times at school when either you found your mind wandering, thinking of something else and not paying attention to the teacher until you were brought up short, either by being asked a question or being asked, are you paying attention? Or when you got to the end of the class, realising you hadn't heard what you had to do for your homework. And so you had to go away and study more, look up more, ask somebody else. Alternatively, maybe you were very studious and you did pay attention and you progressed and you thought, I know everything there is to know about this subject. And then you went on to an advanced level and realised, wow, this feels like I'm starting all over again. And that's what I felt over the last few days about some life lessons, because for me, ever since I was young, my motto has been know thyself, being self-aware, and that has been my lifelong pursuit, realising that this is the lesson, that every time we think we know ourselves, every time we think we got it, life, the universe, spirit can throw something at us that makes us realise, oh, okay, I knew as much as I needed to know for that point and now I'm on to the advanced class, or I realise I wasn't paying attention and I'm being brought up short and now I need to really listen and pay attention to what my body or circumstances are telling me. So I sustained, I don't know what it is, an injury in my leg. I don't know how I did it. I've been trying to work it out. And it started to niggle. And I sort of paid attention. And then it got worse. And then it got excruciating. And I had to give in and rest permanently for a day or two. That was hard for me. I think I rest a lot. I think I'm out in nature a lot. I think I'm mindful a lot. I think I do all these things a great deal. It's why I teach them and pass them on. But here's the thing. When I had to then finally lie down, ask for help, I had to ask for someone else to walk the dog. I then became resentful of the fact I couldn't be out here. I couldn't walk. I couldn't get my daily dose of being outdoors. I felt like I was in double lockdown. And it caused me anxiety. And I was resentful of my body for letting me down, to then take all the things I loved away from me, even for a short time. And so when I pulled my affirmation card for the morning, lo and behold, surrender resentments. I'm going to read the words it says on it. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. But I found I needed to surrender the resentments towards myself, towards my own body. I was causing more harm. And then, to make it doubly so, patience again. Now, I've talked about these things. I've talked about letting it go. I've talked about only the other day, let it be. But isn't it funny how we just get the lessons again and again, deeper and deeper? And I ended up, in my boredom, cleaning out my makeup bag of all things. And that brought me to thinking, how often do we actually stop and clean out our minds? We clean out cupboards, we clear out clutter. What about the clutter that's in our own minds? Things we're holding on to that need to go. And so I focused on my body. I rested. And as if in reward, out on the roof outside my bedroom window, a little sparrow came, and I watched almost one of the first spring birds to appear that I'd seen. And it was hopping about, feeding, and I was absolutely transfixed, and my whole body relaxed. And it reminded me that this is mindfulness. We can talk about it. We talk about patience. I talk about patience. But when we are tested to really be mindful, be patient, to clear out what no longer serves, these messages keep coming up time and time again, and maybe because we're not listening. I wasn't listening enough. I was doing it to the beginner's level, the medium level, the advanced level, and now I'm going on to the advanced level. Listen, our bodies are always talking. We are always getting messages. If only we would listen and pay attention. And so today I came walking slowly. And I'm rambling on a bit, and this will be a longer post, but for those of you where this message is relevant, we'll listen and be patient. Be patient with me. Patience. Because everything in our world is teaching us not to be patient, isn't it? Everything about my introduction to social media, the constant bombardment of information. People talk about the negativity, but I haven't actually witnessed it now because I'm very discerning over what I watch, who I listen to. I choose. I don't let social media choose for me, which I understand is what happens. Go and look for what you want to listen to. Go and look for what you want to watch. Feed your mind with that helps you calm, be mindful, brings you joy. Because we can't rush about, we can't overload ourselves, overwhelm ourselves, and then ask, oh, I need to be mindful. Oh, I wish I was happier. This is all an inside job. Happiness, joy, mindfulness. It's all an inside job. It's about us becoming aware of ourselves more and more and more to a more and more advanced level. That to me is my secret of life. And so I'm grateful as I now have to walk slowly, be very mindful of where I'm putting my feet, how I'm moving my body, because if I jerk, the pain will come back. So I allow it to heal and take it slowly. And I wish you all the most wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.